The Runaway Train. Sophia was a train driver. She drove a big train. She had short blonde hair. She had blue eyes. She was brave. She was wearing a dark blue uniform. She had a red hat on her head. She had leather gloves on her hands. She had a whistle around her neck. The whistle was a gift from her father. Sophia loved her job. She loved trains. She loved the sound of the train. She loved the speed. Today, she was driving her train as usual. The train was full of people. They were going to different cities. "All aboard!" shouted Sophia. She blew her whistle. The train started to move. It went slowly at first. Then it went faster. Sophia looked at the controls. Everything was normal. She smiled. She liked to see the happy faces of the passengers. Suddenly, the train started to go very fast. Sophia felt a jolt. What was that? She thought. She looked at the speed gauge. The needle was moving up fast. "This is not right," she said. She tried to slow down the train. She pulled the brakes, but the train did not slow down. The brakes were not working. "Oh no," she cried. "The brakes are broken." The train was going faster and faster. Sophia was worried. She had to stop the train. But how? She grabbed the radio. "Mayday! Mayday!" she called. "This is train 42. We have an emergency. Razak, the brakes are not working." But there was no answer, only static. "The radio is dead," she said. She was alone. She had to save the passengers. Sophia remembered the emergency brake. It was a big red lever. It was only for emergencies. She had never used it before. She reached for the lever. It was hard to pull. She pulled with all her strength. The lever moved a little, but the train did not slow down. The train was now out of control. It was a runaway train. Sophia saw a sharp curve ahead. "We need to slow down," she said. She had an idea. She could use sand to slow down the train. There were sand boxes on the train. They were used for icy tracks. Sophia pushed a button. The sand started to pour onto the tracks. The train's wheels hit the sand. The train started to shake. Sparks flew from the wheels. The train was slowing down a little, but it was still going too fast. Sophia saw a tunnel ahead. "Hold on, everyone!" she shouted. She blew the whistle. The sound echoed in the tunnel. The train entered the tunnel. It was dark inside. Sophia could hear the passengers screaming. She held on tight to the controls. She had to stay calm. She had to focus. The train came out of the tunnel. The sunlight was blinding. Sophia saw a steep hill ahead. The train was going uphill. The train started to slow down even more. The hill was helping, but the train was still moving. Sophia saw a sharp turn at the top of the hill. "We won't make it," she thought. She closed her eyes. She waited for the crash, but the crash did not come. The train reached the top of the hill. It was barely moving. Then it stopped. Sophia opened her eyes. She could not believe it. She had stopped the train. She had saved everyone. She let out a sigh of relief. "We are safe," she said. The passengers cheered. They clapped their hands. They were grateful to Sophia. They called her a hero. Sophia smiled. She was happy. She had done her job. She had saved the day. She looked out of the window. The view was beautiful. The sun was shining. The birds were singing. It was a beautiful day. Sophia took off her hat. She wiped her forehead. She was tired but proud. She looked at the whistle around her neck. It was her father's whistle. It was a symbol of hope. It was a reminder to never give up. "Thank you, Dad," she whispered. She knew he would be proud of her. She put her hat back on. She was ready for the next journey. She knew no matter how hard, she could overcome anything. Her blue eyes sparkled. The runaway train was a story of the past now. The end.